How's it going, YWC? Guy on the internet who doesn't like her views. And look, I'm going to be completely honest. This Raw, this Raw was horrible. Like, not horrible in the sense of bad matches or stuff happening that was bad. It was just boredom bad. Okay, T-Sean's coming in here. All right, hold on. Let me see Facebook. Let me see. Okay. All right, T-Sean.
T-Sean the one that's in the middle, ladies and gentlemen.
Look, I was waiting on you. I kind of started a Raw review. I'm recording it right now. Look, I was just explaining. This Raw, boring. Like, this isn't the meat and potatoes of the video. The meat and potatoes is going to be the breakdown of the Let's Man video. But I just want to run through this Raw review real quick because this not bad show. Just what's the word you would say about this show, man? Because
well, the whole Raw show, I didn't really watch. I only caught what the last hour of the show, so I can't really go too far into it. But I will say that the portion which I got caught in at 9 o'clock hour, last hour. So the bits and pieces, I came in around, I would say, let's see, was it Gallows got, as they say in the Wrestling Media group right now, they're looking for Anderson, and Gallows got the shovel.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm hearing that phrase. I'm like, I was kind of like, hey, I was saying that, but I thought about it like they ain't won it since forever and all that. So
yo, former, I think 2 or 3 time IWGP Tag Team Champion Carl Anderson lost to Big Cass in less than 2 minutes. So,
oh yeah. That's okay. Yeah, I saw the match. So I guess but it was a singles match though, So I guess you.
Yeah, but Carl Anderson, he's like in singles competition. He's beating Okada. He's beating like some of the top guys in Japan. Now, I know WWE and Japan are supposed to be separated or whatever, but
we're not supposed to remember that type of shit though.
Yeah. I guess the first thing, Rollins comes out to interrupt Jericho and whatever. A match happened. Jericho versus Rollins. Seth Rollins wins. Same match from last week, basically. Then you had a 6-person. Oh yeah. We had Charlotte talking about how she's better than Charlotte. How Charlotte doesn't need the fans to cheer for her, and that Sasha. It's just I don't know. Like, she said she's the greatest women's champion of all time, or greatest Asuka. Like I hate to be an Asuka fanboy, but come on, man. Like you're saying that, and Asuka is in NXT. Like that, whatever. It doesn't even make any sense as a heel to say stupid shit like that. 6-person tag, huh?
You talking about with Charlotte? So you saying that Charlotte cut a promo?
Yeah. She said that she's the best women's wrestler around today.
I mean, she's supposed. What are you talking about? She's supposed to be. I mean, I gotta give it to Charlotte. Hands down, this chick here is the best thing smoking in WWE when it comes to women wrestling. She's the best thing. She's the all around package. She is. I gotta give it to her. She is the female Flair of this generation. She's lived up to her father's expectations. She's done it. So I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Charlotte is the truth. I mean, look at the performance quality of this woman. She may not be just all that in the eyes, just because I guess some folks like, she don't look all that sexy, she's an athletic woman, you know what I'm saying? And she kicking ass, and her promos, there ain't no female on the roster that can fuck with her on the promos and on her segment skits when she's talking. She's kicking it. She's kicking ass. She's like a dad on the mic. Well, I'm treading lightly with the, Flair is there's nobody that's as unique as Flair when it comes on the mic and his promos. But if you look at how how deep she is on her promos and the heat that she can get. You know, when she went up against her father, even though Rick wasn't being Rick that we know, but when she said that shit that she said to her daddy, that shit felt for real. That shit felt like it made me like, damn, hold on. I want to say, I want to yell at the TV, bitch, shut up. You know, it made me feel some type of way. I'm like, damn, she talking bad to her dad. Like but she wasn't really talking bad to him because she was bringing facts. She was like, nigga, what was you at when you was running on the party with these, you know, she really gave him a lot of shit. So Charlotte Flair was, you know, she was and is right now the best thing smoking when it comes to females wrestling. You know, I mean, people talk about other folks, other companies and brands, but talking about WWE, I'm sorry. She's the most exciting thing I've seen in a long time and the most serious, but yet I can actually buy into her character and boo her. Like, who else can do that right now in WWE? Nobody.
As a female wrestler,
Nobody.
I'm
Don't
trying.
even try it. Nobody.
I'm trying, but I can't.
Now you can say who gets a reaction, a lovable reaction. You know, you got Bayley, you got Sasha, but Charlotte right now, Charlotte can turn good and do something dominant and get everybody on her page. So Charlotte is the most well-rounded one by far. Nobody fucking with her on that level when it comes, especially when the women's division. I'm just sorry. You can go TNA, you can search for a woman. Nowhere. Nobody's fucking with Charlotte right now. Charlotte is the truth. You know, but I know in the Wrestling Matters, they were, I think Xander was saying, I think somebody was alluding to that. Oh, there's other women. I think because I was just about it was last week when I did the match. One of the matches, whatever match that Charlotte and Sasha Banks had, because I said all of them kind of epic. People were like, oh well, we've seen greater in this Japan or that's foreign country. Well, shit, that ain't nobody really watching. Well, we've seen greater here, but I'm like, hold up, I'm like, y'all talking about all the way over somewhere else. I'm talking about just being seen on a big scale right now. Charlotte and Sasha kicked ass. You know, that was a good match. You know, or and such. But Charlotte Flair is the shit. You know, and she's picking up heat when she says that yeah, she's the best. But still, Oscar ain't gonna do the shit that Charlotte can do.
I mean,
she can't do it.
As maybe not as far as in-ring promo. Like there is that language barrier, but I think when Oscar comes up and they have a match, it's gonna be like Charlotte's gonna like. I know everybody knows wrestling's fake, but Oscar, like, I think she's just going to demolish Charlotte. Like, it's not even fair. I don't think there's a woman on the roster.
Charlotte's character is going to demolish Oscar because Charlotte's character gets to the point. And you got to see if the crowd will actually give a shit because it's up to Charlotte to cut that promo to the point to make people give a shit about Oscar. Because we know the crowd nowadays, they can be like, we want Flair. They can be chatting all that shit and then they ain't even worried about Oscar no more. Oscar ain't shit but a couple of extra moves. Let's see. No. Without the move sets, what the fuck is shit? Look at Finn Balor. Finn Balor, a couple of move sets and maybe some makeup. But other than that, what do you have? Shit. I hate to be that person, but y'all ain't talking about shit. We know in this wrestling business you need more than just a couple of flips and a couple of flips. That's or submissions or strong style. Fuck your strong style. Nobody give it. At the end of the day, what's strong style when a person's still getting up? That's where a lot of companies is losing it. People, a lot of these internet smart fans are going around watching other products and thinking, oh man, this strong style and this style here, this style of wrestling, this is the truth. This truth is amazing. Yeah, they doing all these goddamn finishes in one fucking match, but proving to you that okay, apparently these moves are not that goddamn strong, but they're still fucking going. Apparently this is fake because this person's still getting up from 2 or 3 goddamn punt kicks, 5 goddamn Russian elbows, and 3 motherfucking tactical knee strikes. Like, what the fuck? Are you hurting this motherfucker? Is it real? It was like, yeah, that shit that point is point blank is fake. So it looks cool, it looks nice, but at the same time, it ain't getting to the point. So I hate to crush a lot of people's dreams, but that strong style shit is cute, but whatever happened to knocking a motherfucker out and that's it? Whatever happened to one fucking stir and it's a wrap? If you can't do one goddamn move and lay that motherfucker out, then you ain't doing shit. What AJ Styles did over there in New Japan, that was nice. It was great. You know, he competed on the strong style level. But if you got to do all them goddamn moves in order to stop somebody, you ain't doing shit, dude. To a smart intellectual fan such as myself, it looks cute, but then again, it's gonna be like, man, that shit ain't doing nothing. I mean, come on, man. Back getting the Oscar, it'll be nice, but Oscar will be compared to Tajiri. Tajiri was, he was the beginning of that fucking strong style era that we was presented to. Tajiri was kicking folks' ass, hitting them hard. The way Tajiri was fighting and putting submissions on people, I mean, people forget that. But still, you didn't see Tajiri beating or being in competition with Kurt Angle. He wasn't fighting Brock Lesnar. He wasn't kicking Randy Orton's ass. He may have missed it too in Triple H's face, but he wasn't the main player. Was he? No, he wasn't.
But
before I know it, he was what? He was fucking
cruiserweight.
What's called his lapdog for a second. But go ahead.
But I'm gonna get off the shot. But I don't know. It's with the women. It's different. Like I like Charlotte's character. I like how she talks on the mic. It's just because we haven't seen it yet. The Oscar thing. I look at the in-ring stuff and I look at what Charlotte does. I don't know, man, because like I know what Connor does in the ring. She doesn't allow that stupid shit or anything like that to happen. Counters and I want to see when the match happens. I understand that Charlotte's going to get over on the mic, but as far as in the ring, I just don't see Charlotte winning matches as dominantly as she does now versus an Oscar. Like I just can't see that happening. But we're talking about. I'm speculating because who knows? It could be like you said. It could just bury her when she gets up to the main roster. Who really knows? I do want to see that match though.
What Oscar versus Charlotte?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not just completely down in Oscar. I'm saying though, far as we're down in Sasha. In Charlotte, we're down in Charlotte, or doubting her in a way, or how I'm trying to put it. We're overlooking Charlotte. I guess that's the word I'm looking. We're overlooking Charlotte in this case, and overlooking the importance of her character. Charlotte is the only one that can really truly get Oscar over. If Charlotte don't play ball, if Charlotte don't bring her A game as far as mic wise, she's not gonna get Oscar over. You know, the playing off the language barrier. There's so many smirks and so many good slanders that Charlotte can do to Oscar to make the people care about Oscar. Oscar don't have that couple pops like that, a couple cheap pops, but other than that, if she don't have nobody that really has true heat or that can generate true heat, then Oscar ain't shit. Oscar gonna have to turn heel or be an evil character or whatever like that. But you wanna get the people behind Oscar because she's a underdog per se. You know, so Oscar's career at that moment will be in Charlotte's hand. So Charlotte is the woman when it comes to the women's division. That's what I'm saying. You know, I had to take all the moves. I noticed when Charlotte, she can't compare to Oscar. Oscar had all the moves, but shit, we got to keep it real though. That's it. And when we talk like that about people in the wrestling styles, you gotta understand this. That's not what they signed Charlotte up to do. They didn't sign her up to do a couple strong style punches, strong style kicks, a couple of more hurricanranas and more. They didn't sign her up to do all this shit. She can do a lot of it, which you've seen, but that's not the style they gave it to her. They didn't say, oh, she made like prime example we always talk about was Simon Dean, formerly known ECW as Novocaine. Dude, one of the most coldest move sets ever. But at the same time, when he got there, they wanted him to be, generic. They didn't want him they completely toned him all the way down. Took all them crazy moves he was able to do, the in-ring, the ring psychology he had, they took all that away from him. So you got to understand you got to ask yourself what role they gave him. What role are they telling him to do? Other wrestlers would tell him, like, hey, stop doing all the moves right there. Stick to this and stick to that. A lot of wrestlers can do a lot of things. Like Ken Anderson or Mr. Anderson. That dude got a crazy move set, but they told him to tone it down and wrestle like this type of wrestling. He can do a lot of stuff. So like, just do this instead. So when it comes to Oscar, I think she's but as far as the realistic wise, she's a good athlete like all of them. But at the same time, her career is in the hands of somebody like Charlotte, because Charlotte is the only one that can truly get her over. There's no other greater heel. There's no other greater woman on the mic right now. So she's gonna need Charlotte, not Sasha, not Becky Lynch, not Bayley.
Yeah, she went to SmackDown. She wouldn't really have too many.
No, nobody.
Yeah, Eva Marie. See, you're right. Yeah. But let's move on. Golden Truth and Mark Henry versus Shining Stars and Titus O'Neil. Mark Henry pins Titus O'Neil. The downward spiral of Titus O'Neil continues. Anything you want to say about this match, or like I
said, I can't say very much. I mean, I can only talk about from what I know. Of course, I haven't seen it, so I can't really comment that much. But from what I'm hearing, you just told me that Titus lost.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, that sucks. I mean, we're used to it now with Titus. It's once again, it's a situation of it's just a shame, what's going on with like it's just like wasting talent. Wasting talent like that, man. Like Titus is I guess black men and wrestling I guess it just don't mix, because that dude he looked like a buffer Terry Crews or something. That dude is a fucking beast, you know what I'm saying? But they treat him like he's a bitch on that show. I mean, he lost against Mark Henry, but Mark Henry got his ass kicked by a bunch of little motherfuckers, from Caucasians to little Asians. And hell, if I'm not mistaken, Luke Kalisto had his share of a couple of jabs at Mark Henry. So I'm like, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I really don't.
Moving on, you have Sheamus and Cesaro coming out. Cesaro has his phone out. He's like, #don't watch Sheamus, because last week Sheamus came out with a cell phone. He was like, #don't watch Cesaro. New Day comes out. They say that these guys can't beat them. They're not a good tag team together. And then they call Sheamus a big, humid pile of trash. Big E versus Sheamus happens. It was a pretty okay match. Like, I know Sheamus gets a lot of shit, but he's a pretty solid wrestler. And Big E, he's pretty good in his own right. The scratching happens because Sheamus and Cesaro are arguing on the apron or whatever. And Big E hits a corner splash to Sheamus in the corner and then rolls him up. How do you feel about this duo, man? Like, this Sheamus and Cesaro, this stick they're doing, and like, how do you feel like when they face the New Day? What's gonna happen? Like, are they gonna beat them like out of nowhere, like surprise miracle, or it's just gonna be like more bullshit?
I'm not really interested in it. I don't too much care for this storyline between New Day and Sheamus and Cesaro. I mean, I prefer really not to even comment on it. I'm not interested. I'm just, and that's I'm not shitting on the storyline of Applied or all that, but I just don't care to even comment. I mean, it has not interested me. Like, I don't really see the point. I get where they're trying to go with this.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it looks like to me the writers just got fucked up. Not fucked up. They just got caught up in a jam. They just kind of like, shit. We put this team together, so what we're gonna do? Let's just do something. It's like they're it's like a filler right now. And they know they're making a big mistake with this because you can't really put a team up. The biggest mistake is New Day. New Day is the biggest mistake right now because I say that because New Day is so over. You know, a black faction that's highly entertaining, but and you also they come up on the streak of what's that demolition with 470
days.
Yeah, 407 days with a title reign. So they're trying to let New Day go ahead and take that demolition, move demolition out the way of the record. So by holding the titles to 470 some odd days. So right now it's kind of like, yo, do we fuck that up? Do we keep these folks as champion? And then we try to get other people over, but we got to do some shit just to fill in the time. So and then like I go back to saying New Day is over right now. I mean, they're over in a way that it's hard to even push Enzo and Cash. You can't push no other teams because New Day is like the super fucking like they are. I hate to say it. I don't really want to say this because it's kind of many kind of cringe this, but they're kind of like they're a light version of D-Generation X, except that they're not really getting that much support, but they're getting the corny pops and being able to do the little cheesy stuff that they're doing. But you know,
they're basically like if DX was in the PG era. That's kind of what you're saying.
And we kind of saw it. We kind of saw DX and the watered down version of DX when Triple H and Shawn, they just like it was like a tag team that they run, and they just let random motherfuckers in. Why did they let Crime Time in the team? They should have. I didn't understand it. Why did Crime Time become a member of DX? I didn't get that. Like they were you always see Shawn and Triple H kicking it with JTG and Shad Gaspar, the two thugs. They're kicking over and they had some good promos and skits together. I didn't get that, but you know, I guess Crime Time wouldn't. And I guess they didn't cut the deal or whatever like that. But
then you had Bo Dallas, the new and improved Bo Dallas, with Curtis Axel taking on Neville. I'm gonna be honest with you. I like the new Bo Dallas. I like the way he changed his character up, more vicious. He beats Neville. Neville just falling down the ladder. So Neville has set up Bo Dallas for his finish for the top rope. He goes to the outside, and Bo Dallas just, while he's on his back, does like a slide kick or whatever and trips up Neville. And then he throws him back into the ring and hits his finisher. And then Curtis Axel gets in the ring and yeah, Bo, yeah, gets on top of the ropes or whatever. And Bo Dallas just loses it and attacks Curtis Axel, hits him with an exposed knee, and then leaves with his creepy grin on his face looking at the Bo Dallas side. I know you didn't watch. You said you didn't watch the match, but how do you feel about the new Bo Dallas?
I feel like they really missed out on Bo Dallas. I mean, I think they changed him. They took his character too soon. I don't know what's about to come. Maybe I can kind of foresee something where the writers can go. But I gotta say, I really wish that when CM Punk lost, I wish that Bo Dallas just cut the shit and went back to his usual promo skits of Bo leave. It would have been a nice little segment for him to say, comment on the whole CM Punk situation and tell him he's always Bo leave. That would have been so cool to do. But anyway, go back to where we're at now. But maybe if they if they continue going on this darker road with Bo Dallas, maybe Bo Dallas will be the reason why Braun Strowman wins. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Braun Strowman. Sami Zayn is feuding with Braun Strowman, correct?
Yeah, that's gonna happen. Yeah.
Okay, well, if I'm not mistaken, Sami Zayn and Neville, and if they have a fiasco with Axel and you know who?
It's kind of just like a thrown together tag team last week.
well, I can kind of see Sami Zayn and see with you know who, and if because there got to be a reason why Bo Dallas is going to this darker route. So if they're going to this darker route, maybe Bo Dallas is about to lead a faction on Raw. Maybe he's about to join with his brother. Maybe he's about to overtake his brother's legion. I'm saying like there's a parallel connection here because I don't know. I think Bo would be good at I can see this going. I can see that as a WrestleMania match. Bo Dallas or Bray Bo versus Bray Wyatt. Or Bo Wyatt, I'm sorry, Bo Wyatt versus Bray Wyatt. Brother versus brother, brother versus brother. I could actually see this. And think about it. Bo will have Strowman in his legion, Strowman and maybe somebody else, and Wyatt to have Luke and Roman have pretty much a Wyatt family feud.
That's so ingenious, but that's way above the WWE's thinking as far as right.
I wouldn't say it look like they're going there route though, because look how dark Bo Dallas is getting. We've never seen him get this dark. He's getting more sinister and more dark. And then you got Braun over there. They're gonna run out of shit for Braun Strowman to do. Let's just be honest. Or it's either run out of shit to do or make him start. Because for some reason with WWE, they love making big guys dance and wear tight pink shit and turn them into some kind of dancing dude on TV. Like every big dude they ever had, Big Show, Khali, hell, shit. Anybody that get on there, they gonna make them dance and hey, we want you to dance and do some shit. Smithy, Kane. They gonna make you if you're a big, strong, tall looking guy on the league, they gonna make you dance and do some half gay shit. I don't know why they do that, I just don't get it, man.
For the chillins.
You say what?
For the chillins.
Yes, I know it's for the children. Mark Henry, they make them do that shit. Like, why they always make big guys do the most twinkle toe ass? Like, I don't know. Come on, man. A-Train had the Funkasaurus. Like, every time you get a big monster in your guy, you say, hey, I can't resist. Make him do some dancing. Like, what the fuck? Stop it. I think that's really why I'm glad they got Goldberg, and I think that's why Brock and Goldberg leave when they need to leave. Because okay, hold on. I can imagine now in the backstage area. You come in the backstage area. You come in, get your luggage in your bag, walk in, and you meet with some of your show planners. And okay, this is what we got on the schedule today, sir. Okay, you're going out to the promo. You're gonna be out there with New Day, and New Day's gonna come out there into cash. You guys are gonna win a match. And they're gonna ask you to dance. So, so Bailey's gonna be on the apron. She's gonna like wave to you and turn you around like, "Hey, go ahead and get a dance." So you're gonna want you, we just want you kind of like to, interact with them. Can you just kind of, do like a worm gesture? I can imagine her. Okay, I gotta leave. I'm gonna take a vacation. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back and spirit somebody. How about that?
But you gotta admit though, when Brock Lesnar in the, I don't know, not the Attitude Era, but the whatever. It's too many eras. It's when Brock Lesnar was dancing. He started getting
goofy, man.
Hey,
at one point.
That shit was funny, especially when he came up with the Mexican hat on. That shit was funny as fuck.
But you see, they were going that route. I believe Brock kind of like, okay, all right, shit get a little too weird, y'all. Hold up, me and Kurt doing some weird shit. Kurt singing to Stone Cold singing to him. It's kind of, I gotta get the fuck about it. Let me go get some fighting out of my system first, because you motherfuckers getting kind of fruity right now. I think that's kind of what Brock said. Let me get the fuck out of here for a second. John getting sick as hell. Vince want to come in and roll on me. What's going on?
I'm gonna just skim through this real quick. Dana Brooks versus Bailey. Dana Brooks beat Bailey with a roll-up. Look, I like Bailey. She has a wonderful fucking ass.
No, I gotta do this. I told y'all this. Didn't I say this shit?
Go ahead.
Didn't I say this shit? I said it last week and I continue to say it. Didn't I tell y'all Bailey's on the wrong goddamn show? Didn't I say that they're going the whole wrong route with Bailey? Bailey don't need to have no redemption angle where she comes back and she's trying to. Bailey can be so much bigger. They're completely. I believe maybe I'm a businessman, but I guess I'm not on WWE business mindset of enterprise. But look, Bailey can reach a whole new dimension that John Cena never could reach.
Yep.
She can be. I don't know if people remember a pop idol. She's like it's been pop idol by the name of Shusha. Shusha was from overseas. But she the challenge to come on TV, kids love her, shooting the shot. It's something about a woman icon. Beyonce, Britney Spears, Madonna. Bailey can have that aura. Prime example. The kids go crazy for her. And they still go crazy. Kids cry when she touches when she touches them, whatever like that. Look at her entrance. It's freaking awesome. You know, Bailey can go where John Cena can. She can continue to be cute and cheesy. John Cena can't be cute and cheesy forever because it's gonna get sickening. But ain't no guys gonna boo Bailey. Ain't no females gonna boo Bailey. Kids ain't gonna boo Bailey. So she has a blueproof situation unless she does some bonkers ass shit.
Really heel shit.
Yeah. So or she just she gets real bland. They don't rarely do that. But she's an excellent performer, so they're really not gonna shit on her. So my thing is, WWE, if you're listening, writers, dude, stop this. Whatever the fuck you're trying to do with Bailey, stop it. You guys can reach a major atmosphere, a level that John Cena could not get to. Almost iconic as Hulk Hogan with this woman, y'all. And they've always reached that with certain women. China almost reached that level, but she got tainted. Lita could have went there, but Lita got injured. Lita could have been in a whole other realm that would have been awesome. But Trish could have reached there, but they kept making like sex scandals and shit with her. And then, like it got kind of cloudy. But Bailey is pure. Like everything about her is pure. You couldn't do it with AJ because they love AJ, but AJ had a whole goddamn standard. You know, she kissing. She kissed over 5 guys in the WWE on camera. So, and I'm not counting the rest of the whole shit she did. But Bailey is at a level that, man, like, she is really iconic. Unless she comes out with a sex tape or something like that, at least. But other than that, Bailey is just that. She can be that complete package of what, and merchandise sale-wise. Because I'm looking at the kids, I'm live event I went to, kids, Bailey, she's selling out.
Mm-hmm.
They can reach a level with Bailey where they can't go with a lot of other superstars. Bailey can't know where the superstars go. I say, take Bailey, put her ass on SmackDown. Let her have awesome matches with Naomi. Bring Naomi and Bailey up in and around. You know, you can turn Becky into the heel. Let Becky be getting better. But to the point where you have Bailey versus Sasha or Charlotte, SmackDown versus Raw on WrestleMania or something like that, because Bailey, they're fucking up with Bailey. Stop letting her lose continuously. Stop letting her be like the odd person in the one-on-one matches between Charlotte and Sasha. Like, why is she there? She's standing there looking goofy and shit. Like, it's retarded. Why? And I say retarded on the basis of far as this situation, not human situation or even people with disabilities. So people be correct on that. But that's just fucking retarded what they're doing with Bailey, and like it's like she's helping out Sasha. It's like, come on, man. I mean, if y'all gonna turn her heel, that's a bad choice. Because Bailey, she ain't tainted yet, but they're fucking her up right now. I'm sorry, I have to get that out, man. Like,
yeah, it's
I like that. I like Dana Brooke. You know how I feel about Dana Brooke. But yeah.
Braun Strowman beat up 3 jobbers. And then Sami Zayn came out to challenge Braun Strowman because I guess his taxi broke down or something. Why is Braun Strowman? Why is Sami Zayn challenging Braun Strowman? What? And I don't get it. Like Braun Strowman said, I want competition. He beats up 3 guys who weigh and look just as big as Sami Zayn. And the crowd goes wild. Oh my God, it's Sami Zayn. He's gonna challenge Braun Strowman.
No comment.
Okay. Rusev and Lana. They come out and they Rusev's trying. Like, I'm gonna give Rusev his credit. He can be funny at times. The line he said about your family is sitting around a hut dipping chicken legs in mayonnaise.
Damn.
What?
Damn.
What?
Wow. He said his family sitting around. He's about rolling, right?
Yeah, it's our Rumor's family is sitting around a hut dipping chicken legs in mayonnaise.
Damn.
And but then they give him like horrible material, like pictures of old people, and like, stop booing my mama. Like, okay, and then Lana's really not a big help because she's beautiful. She's horrible on the mic. Like, she can only introduce Rusev, and that's it. She has zero talent beyond that. Then Roman Reigns comes out. He talks about having a big family, and I'm just talking about my Samoan family. I'm talking about the whole entire Roman Empire. Yeah, that's on your T-shirt, Roman. We get it. And then he gets slapped by Lana, and Rusev beats him up. And anything you want to add to this, like, or just skip it?
We can skip it. I mean, I just hope that. I just wish the feud between Roman and Rusev, it could have been something. It could have been something great from what I'm hearing so far. I just wish that they would have never let it get silly. I like the whole, like, it started off with the wedding, with the wedding celebration like that. Roman should have came out there. If he would have come out there with the wedding, he should have not have looked at the glass and all this shit. He should have got the bottle and drunk the bottle. And just got rude and got drunk and talked shit to Rusev like that. And then through the bottle, sling the bottle and get the bride while he walk out the ring. He should have been stone cold drunk in the goddamn ring. And fucking up, knocking over the table, kicking over the table, just like that. Like, it should have never got goofy. Rusev and Roman is so fucking, like, far as when you look at poster wise, it's like, damn, this is gonna be an intense match. And you know both of them guys can go. Those are some serious goddamn wrestlers. I mean, look at how Roman. I ain't gotta explain this shit. Prime example, the goofy shit should have. I don't know where the fuck WWE. They should get that serious. It should just be a serious ass feud. That should be Roman and the Rusev should be kicking shit backstage, breaking glass, coming after each other, choking each other out in the backstage area. This should be a serious feud.
It should be beef on site, like no mics, no. As soon as Roman Reigns music hits, Rusev should be able to drop his mic and just run up, and they should just be throwing hands all the time.
Every week, I would be fine if every week consisted of Roman Reigns, Rusev being broke up. 5 minutes, you come off commercial break. We're going back and Roman, fight. We break him up. I would be fine with that shit. Fine with it. Like, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be intense. Next, what's coming up next? That's it. Because we know they can go. We just need to know the feud is there, not a fucking comedy. It's like, stop.
Who can tell the best joke?
I'm saying, like, what the fuck? It's like we got Dolph Ziggler trying to do this fucking comedy. Dolph Ziggler trying to do this comedy sketches and shit. Like, no, let them be serious. I don't know what the fuck they be thinking. That's why I say we need other wrestling companies around. For you, WB marks and people that just think WWE is all fine. This is why we need other competition, because apparently WWE starts getting real goofy and fruity with each other. I don't know what the fuck they be thinking. Like, it'd be great. Hey, let's make him do. Let's do the wild and out jokes that we do. I was like, no, stop it. Where do you get these writers from? You got Wild Now writers with you. You got SNL writers and Mad TV X writers and shit. What are we doing? No. Teletubby writers and shit. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Like, no, just that's a serious matchup.
But
that's one here.
Hey, Sean. Sami Zayn said they asked Sami Zayn why did he challenge Braun Strowman, and his answer is because nobody else would. Doesn't that just blow your mind?
Well, for his character, nobody else would do shit with his character. He had no choice.
Emelina is debuting soon.
I saw that. I guess maybe they're gonna give her like a show, a little segment of the show or something like that. I mean, they very much talk about it, but I guess that's where they're going with this. You know, it's just this looks awkward though. Like, you know, I guess I mean, it would look better if the makeover was done, but she was already doing kind of like the hot girl image thing before she got hurt. So I think it would have been better if they would have reintroduced her as the dancing goof, then have her fall off something, then come back as let somebody make over. Like that was, but they're trying to. It's funny how they're trying to make this out of a storyline, but it's like, so you want us to forget that she was already a bad girl and she was like an evil ass Australian. Now you're remaking her, but she's really not. She doesn't look much different from how she was at first. I mean, because they like. I guess they only want you to remember when she was Emma. Yeah, I guess that's what they want you to remember. That part, then now she has to make her. So I guess this is how we're supposed to remember this is that. But I guess, man. We go to the next thing.
We skip this one. The Carl Anderson getting beat in 2 minutes by Big Cass. Oh boy. Brian Kendrick, Drew Gulak, Tony Nese versus Cedric, Rick Swann, and T.J. Perkins. Brian Kendrick taps out Rick Swann. Mm-hmm. Did you watch that match? I didn't watch it. I would take my brother to work.
I watched it. Decent match, you know, for a three-way. For three-way tag match, was like a 6-man tag match.
Mm-hmm.
For a 6-man tag match, I like the ending. You know, as far as it made a lot of sense. You know, momentum going into the feud with Brian Kendrick and T.J. Perkins. Ain't very much you can really take away from this match. You saw, I guess, ridiculous styles and gestures. You know, just guy come out there with a whack ass jacket. I like how Mike Coleman made her like he may look goofy as hell, but he's a hell of a athlete. Don't let him fool you or some shit like that. But as far as the whole matchup, I guess good action, good in-ring action. It kind of makes you wonder what you also will. I'll say what makes you wonder. I'd say that you also kind of get the glimpse of that they really don't know what the fuck they're doing with the cruiserweight division. Like it's like they don't know. They really don't get it. You know, I think they need to go back into their WWE Network archives and watch how WCW did the cruiserweight division because I think WCW had it on down pat because when WCW when they was doing the cruiserweight feature when they featured the cruiserweight division, like I actually liked it because they was putting it on at the beginning of the show and it just changed the whole dynamic. Like when you was watching cruiserweight, you was like you remember back then.
Mm-hmm.
You just stuck there. You was watching, like, wow, okay. And it felt like you was watching the whole of the show. This is like they put the cruiserweight action just for a filler. Like, okay, hold on. Oh shit. Where's Roman? Roman, he's taking shit. Damn. Goldberg's here yet? No, he's not here. Fuck. Cruiserweights. Yeah, hey, what's going on? Hey, go out there and do something. But we just did something finish the storyline. No, we'll just go out there now. All of you, yeah, you tag team partners now. We're tag team partners. We're a tag team. Yeah. There's only one cruiserweight title. No, but still, we need you go out there. All you guys, come on, shoot. Okay, 6 of you go out there, tag together, come up with a finish.
You just said something that made a hell of a lot of sense. Is one belt in the cruiserweight division. These guys are brought in from the cruiserweight classic or the indies, and they're tag teaming to help Kendrick possibly win the belt or help TJ keep the belt. And they're why it's like WWE's just like, okay, we don't have enough time for everybody or to build storylines besides the Kendrick and the TJ one. So let's just throw either a random tag team match out there.
It's like they're gonna build somebody up to face TJ Perkins later on. We'll get to that when we get to it. Right now, let's just focus on this storyline. On just these two guys right now. Fuck the rest of the cruiserweight. Like, dude, you got like about 12 goddamn Lucha Libre wannabe looking guys back there, but you only focus on 2 people. Okay, we got Neville back. You wanna have like an epic series, Neville versus Xander. That's nice. Let Neville and this black dude go at it with each other and have some epic matches. And the best of some series, you can have a Sami Zayn feuding with Rich Swann or something. So they can be tagging together. Like you can do some other shit. I see they got Sin Cara running around, but it's like they don't really know what they're doing right now. Like it's like all this. Well, I think I take that. I said it. They're using the Cruiserweights as album. It's like an album filler for a record. They use them as fillers. You go face them, and they're always making a Cruiserweight. It was like it bunch them up in tag teams. Like, why y'all put them in tag matches? It's like the women's division all over again. Why you got all these women for one damn title? Create a women's tag title or something like that. Like, damn, make it make sense. I understand single competitors because it makes sense for them tagging together because shit. Apparently, look at this is our and your boy Sheamus as a tag title for that shit. So, but this shit that they're doing right now, I guess you can make the argument that the cruiserweights can't go for the tag titles as well, but they're not they're labeling it as the cruiserweight division when they're going out there and they're in the match. So it's a cruiserweight battle. It's not just a regular exhibition battle where it could be ranked as a tag team contention. They're not looking at it like this. So that's what I'm saying. It's making no sense. And WWE's notorious for doing that. But cruiserweight division, man, it's lost. And the cruiserweight division should not be subdued to just one fucking show. I don't get that. Why is it on one goddamn show? Well, I take that back.
And one storyline.
Yeah. I keep that. I don't got to take that back. Yeah, why is it on? It should be on SmackDown too. But it should have SmackDown focus on the SmackDown roster for the. Or just let the cruiserweight division be able to float show to show. I'm just throwing something out there. It's just how they present it, and I wanted to wait before I comment on the cruiserweight division until like now, which is good because I just wanted to see exactly what they're doing because I heard a lot of negative talk about the cruiserweight division. I said I'm gonna watch a little more, a month or 2 more into it and see how they're treating it. Then I comment. And my thoughts on it right now is it look like they're just a fucking filler. They just that's really the ideal of them now. Is they just
throw somebody out there.
Brock Lesnar's not coming tonight, so Seth Rollins said he just choked on some balls or something. So go after. That's really what they're doing with the cruiserweight division. Like that's it. They see a bunch of skinny guys like that. Hey, cut a flip at you, all right? Cartwheel down the ramp.
Cartwheel down the ramp.
We got to see that. Like, that's it. Like, all right, So That's all I got to say on that.
Well, this is the end of the Raw part. Why everybody probably tuned in. Goldberg, after 12 years, made his return. And I'm not going to lie. I'm not the biggest Goldberg fan, so I didn't really mark out. But it was a nice tribute they did to his entrance now. Like, they had him coming back from the locker room, had him walking by all the new talent. They still have the sparks and stuff. And then Goldberg gets in the ring. He talks about, you know, how time has passed and how
Are you freaking kidding me?
What?
I like how you just roll past this shit.
Which one?
I said it in the Rough Talk media. I put the comment in the post out. That was a shitty ass, god awful ass intro for him coming out. That was so fucking cheesy.
Yeah, they tried to
do way better than that. Then everybody in the back always. All right. People looking all the same as I look at them like, whatever. You know, like, oh, like we didn't need that. No. Why are you doing it, WWE? But no, that's not the goal we want to. Thank God that this crowd had some respect, you know. But no, you don't have to do all that with Goldberg. You have to it's not like it makes me feel like they finna kill Goldberg. Like WWE is like giving. I hate these moments because it looks like everybody that came back to the WWE. Look at what the fuck happened to him. So no.
I like how the guy in the crowd said, "Welcome back home." I could have swore Goldberg started in WCW, but it's just a side note.
Well, it's I guess his home. Well, his home wasn't built by a home, I guess. So, well, you know, I had a major problem with the intro. The intro is the whole from the back come out like that was no. I can see if they was gonna get him have Brock Lesnar attack him or something. Okay, but having them come out like that, no, you give us an intro that we want. You give us the crowd would have really erupted if you let him have that intro. Look, go ahead and knock on that door.
Oh shit.
Go ahead. Man, and the kind of police come out there like, man, you give it, you go out, you give it that whole shit, the shit we want to see. I guess they're trying to save it for, you know,
the match.
But that don't we don't care about that. That's straight. We don't mark out regardless if Brock Lesnar is over. If you're gonna return and it's anticipated that you wait for him to come out there, man, you give us the intro. We want the police officers. I want the state lieutenant out there. I want everybody out there. I want the governor right there. I want everybody walking down the ring like that is that mark out moment. You know, that's how you do that. That shit that they pull with trying to show everybody to be like, hey, we guys, like, no, y'all too cheesy. Stop it. You know, it just that's not how it should have happened. They fucked up the whole thing. That's why when I watch it, I gotta like skip that part. You know, but I like. But Lil Small knows that I like the fact that he's still inhaling the smoke and getting high off of it because. And do slow motion pause. Everybody, when you watch the clip of Goldberg coming out there, and he's in the midst of this smarts the steam there, like the power, and all of a sudden he blows it out one end and inhales it back in the nose. This shit, I said, man, he been smoking for weed. He been seriously out there. He been practicing that smoke. But other than that though, the in-ring promo, I like. You know, it was heartfelt. You know, it just. You could tell that he really was. It was making him nervous. He was sucking it all in. It was a lot that was inside that he wanted because I could tell by the way he was picking up the song. He was grabbing people. He was trembling. You know, he was. It's excitement. You know, he was feeling it. You know, because I could know next time he was out there, he was just it was hype. You could feel it. You know, the energy. But minus the intro. The rest of the part when he got on the ramp, that was gold. You know, all that was gold. It was worth it. And I'm glad he didn't take off his damn jacket. And he still looks buff. That's the jacket. He's a thick ass jacket. He may not be. Because that's what everybody's worried about. Is he gonna be built the same way as he was? You said what?
Is he going to be fit? That's what people are worried about.
Yeah, but you notice how he came out though. So he may not be, you know, but I just hope that the fans that they can understand it and relate to that. So he may not be as jacked or fit. He may be slim down a bit, and I think they may be worried about that. But I'm not. I mean, if he not, okay, cool. Brock wouldn't look the same that you look. Brock would kind of, you know, let's not video game it up now. But action figure it up now. Brock ain't really looking like he was looking. He was a little not really, you know, there like he was. But still, it's as long as he's fit. That's all that matters to me. You know, and he look like no goddamn GOOOOOOOOLDBERG. You know.
But he accepts Brock Lesnar's challenge, and next week Brock Lesnar, it's like the WWE is saying, okay, ratings are going down, so we have to keep these guys separated and like do week by week responses until not SummerSlam, but Survivor Series.
But you know what I would have done though?
Had Brock come out there right before he's about to leave the ramp and attack him.
No. Now this is a milky process. You gotta milk this. W knowing who they are, being the amazing company that W is, they could have really done something more spectacular. If Brock if Brock has a advocate, why can't Goldberg have an advocate? Man, I would hit that music. I'm back and better than ever. Man, I would have had Eric Bischoff come down there and announce that he's the advocate for the one behind the one that beat the one. Oh man, that would have been perfect. So you would have got that next week you would have been able to, you would have been stretched even longer. That next week you would have had a one-on-one confrontation, sit-down conversation. Eric Bischoff, Paul Heyman.
Oh shit.
Go. You don't need Goldberg Brock right now. Have Eric Bischoff and Paul Heyman have a heated feud about my guy's gonna kick your guys. Like that is how you, man, that would have been fucking gold. It would have lasted. And then of course you can get down to Goldberg tweeting out, I'm on my way. You know what I'm saying? Or having Brock Lesnar end up come out there and try to, you know, attack Big Bischoff like that. And Big Bischoff, he's coming. You know, you're next. Like that shit, like that's how you kind of amp that up and beat that up. And then Goldberg, you know, of course, comes in with it. I just wish that he had an advocate, you know. Or hell, if it wasn't Eric Bischoff, you already got somebody there from the WCW days that's on the payroll. Sting. Let Sting be the advocate. Woo! Right in front of Heyman's face. Let it be Sting as the advocate for Bill Goldberg because he was the main man with Goldberg. I would have done stuff like that goes a long way. But then again, Eric Bischoff is the right person to put right in that position because him and Paul Heyman are controversial. So it's just stuff like that. I'm like, WWE, you're a big company. You got money to spend. But the problem with it, and all the ideas we generate with is that WWE has no fucking competition. That's why we need competition with WWE because they're not going to do nothing to please or please you. Because who do they have putting pressure on them? Who the hell?
As far
nobody.
Yeah.
That's why you need companies like, as we alluded to, TNA. You need companies that will push the envelope, not companies that will sit on their ass and, you know, and play ball. Oh, I'm sorry, WWE. No. We need companies that are pushing. And, you know, it may have hurt some in the beginning for striking at WWE, but still, we need companies that push the envelope. And we're not getting there. But I'm still satisfied with the Goldberg return minus the fucking intro, that cheesy ass backstage intro. That should have never happened. Never.
Delete it.
Ever. Again. But in my memory, what I would do, I would delete that intro.